Hi there, Greg Lewis, Metastock Software. As the marketing director, I get asked all the time, what is Metastock? How can I help my trades? Well, stick around for about 3 minutes and I'll tell you. Metastock is an award-winning software and data package that has been helping traders for over 35 years. Simply put, Metastock is a tool for traders like you to analyze the markets. Metastock helps you take the guesswork out of trading by offering a methodical, systematic approach to some key questions all traders come up against. Questions like, how do I decide which securities to trade when there are literally thousands to choose from? Which strategy should I use, and how do I test that strategy before spending my first trading dollar? When should I enter and exit a trade? How can I effectively manage the securities I'm interested in? And of course, how do I know where prices will go next? At the core of Metastock are the power tools. The power tools give professional-grade analysis tools to private traders like you and me. You can scan the market with the Metastock Explorer to filter and sort securities that show buy and sell signals based on your criteria. The Metastock System Tester lets you test most strategies through a process called backtesting, which allows you to see how your strategy would have performed over time. You can easily manage and monitor the securities you are interested in with Quote Center. Quote Center lets you sort on a variety of criteria to view the data that's important to you. Then just double-click on a security if you want to see its chart. With the Metastock Forecaster, you can even take advantage of patented technology to view probable future prices. If you're an options trader, you're going to love Metastock's Option Scope. Option Scope puts all the critical info at your fingertips, displaying sortable, customizable, color-coded options data, including the Greeks. And Metastock has solutions for traders of all levels and interests. If you're just getting into trading, you will appreciate the education offered by our many built-in systems. In addition to pointing out buy and sell signals, Metastock explains how they work in an easy-to-follow commentary window. Metastock has built-in systems based on popular strategies like MACD, Bollinger Bands, turtle trading, candlesticks, and many more. Metastock even has the very popular and exclusive Rahul Mohindar oscillator system, or simply known as the RMO. And as you become a more experienced trader, Metastock grows with you. Advanced analysts will enjoy the comprehensive list of trading systems and indicators and the ability to build their own systems. And if you're a day trader, you can't do better than Zenith, the real-time news, data, and analysis package offered by Refinitiv, a world leader in market data. Add on the world-class support, and it's not hard to see why Metastock has won the Stocks and Commodities Reader's Choice Award for 26 consecutive years. To find out more about Metastock and how it can help your trading, visit metastock.com or contact a product professional via phone, email, or chat.
All right, everybody, let's go ahead and kick this off.
Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. Were you going to do the disclaimer? Oh, yeah, you told me about that. That makes a lot of sense. 1 second. There we go. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Thank you for that, Jeff. Yeah, thank you for everybody watching today. I appreciate your time. First, I do want to start this off by kind of showing my contact information here in case you have any questions about the Power Bundle 360 today. That is what we're going to be talking about, which is our newest add-on. I think it's a really cool add-on. So definitely save these details if you want to contact me after the webinar anytime, and I'm here to answer any questions and stuff like that. So yeah, today we're going to be discussing the Power Bundle 360, which was actually created by Daniel Sinig. And this kind of goes over who Daniel Sinig is. He's actually built a lot of indicators, as you can see here, and these other little things here where he's done more than 50 world-renowned trading indicators, or he's built the indicators for more than 50 world-renowned trading educators. He also it's used by investors, traders, trading educators, money managers, and institutions like brokerage firms and so on. Ultimately, he knows what he's doing, and he created a really good add-on. So we'll kind of go through that. And I guess the question for you guys is, are you guys struggling to find the best trading signals? Because this system here, this add-on, it will help you identify the best trading signals with his systems here. And you can do that with confidence, which is what's really cool about this add-on. So the Power Bundle 360 is a complete suite of intelligent indicators and scanners that will help you find the best signals. So if you are struggling to find good signals, this might be the perfect system for you. Power Bundle 360 basically includes 3 indicators, or systems as I like to say, which help you identify trend, reversals, and sideways market breakouts, basically. So kind of that's where they got the name 360 from. Everything kind of circles back around in a 360 in essence. So we'll kind of go over all those different indicators, but it'll help you, trade the trends with stop losses, with exiting criterias or profit-taking criterias as well. Here's details about the Power Bundle 360 here. But the first indicator in the first system, I'm just going to jump right into it just to kind of show you guys the power of it immediately. The first system that we're going to be talking about is the 1, 2, 3 strike system. It's an intelligent indicator that utilizes 3 different metrics to confirm trend strength so that you can plan your trades with greater confidence. And let's go ahead and jump into Metastock. Let's see. And of course, if you guys ever have any questions or anything like that, please be sure to ask. I'll do my best to answer them. And if I can't answer them, maybe Jeff will be able to help answer them, or I can get answers at the end of the webinar for you. First of all, for those that have never used Metastock, never seen Metastock, I know there might be a couple of you out there watching this webinar. This is what Metastock looks like. Really, all of our tools are within this little button right here called the Power Console. And then you can see all our primary tools right here. Today, we're going to be focusing primarily on the chart, explore, and system test. In a sense, we'll see if we have time for everything. But right now, let's go to opening up a chart. So we'll click this chart tab here. And we're going to open up Apple. I think Apple's just always a to-go chart to look at things. It's very popular, has high volume. And so we'll just go to Apple. We can always customize how we want to open the chart up for those that don't know Metastock. On the right side here, we're going to be applying the Power Bundle 1, 2, 3 strike system, which is the trend trading system. We can set how many records to load. One important thing about the Power Bundle 360 is there's a feature inside it, which we will get to, that looks at all the signals and kind of gives you numbers on efficiency rating, basically saying how accurate the signals are. And so it's always good to load a lot of records with this with these systems. So we're loading about 5 years worth, it looks like, which is plenty. Now this is what it looks like immediately when you apply the template there. You can see all the signals, how well things are working. The green bars are your longs, the red are your shorts. Immediately, I'm going to kind of scroll in here so we can just kind of talk about what we're looking at here. And I'm going to pinch this volume down a bit here. Now, as far as I know, is what this particular system is looking at is it's putting a lot of things together to get you these signals in order to predict kind of like the trend strength and stuff and where things are going to go. I know that it uses like volatility, volume, and momentum all together. It looks at everything, and as soon as everything's kind of pointing in the right direction and things are happening in a precise way, that's when you'll get your signals. But that's kind of why like you'll see things go from red to green, yet there's no signals, is because things haven't necessarily happened to launch a signal for you yet, but they are getting bullish. And then you'll get like a long entry when it's ready to get into a trade. Immediately, you'll notice after this particular trade right here, which I'll go ahead and circle, might make it easier for you guys to keep up with me here. This trade, you can see like there's these red arrows after you were to get into a trade. These are profit-taking areas. So typically, trades will have up to 4 of them before the trend reverses and turns around. So when you get into a long, right here is a good example. If we go back one trade, back one long trade, kind of a funky circle, we can see that there was 4 points where it had your profit taken. Typically on the 4th, you're out of the trade completely. So plenty of areas to capture profits there, especially when the signals are good here. I'll go ahead and open up the Expert Advisor because there's a new feature that this add-on incorporates, and if I'm correct, I believe there are few other systems that do have this too, but it's a really neat feature in the commentary. It basically has efficiency rating statistics inside the commentary window here, which is very, very helpful to understand if you are using a good, or if you're going to try to jump into a long trade, it's very good to understand that the statistics are favorable for long trades, and that's what this says right here in the commentary. Let me dock this. Actually, I want to. So you can see in the commentary right here, we're going to click on this signal just to see. So you see this arrow right here above the entry. That's the commentary that it's going to be talking, or it's going to be kind of talking about this particular bar here. At the moment of time when the signal occurred, the long efficiency rating was 87%. What that means is it's looking at all the signals and it's quickly identifying how what percentage of them were correct against this. And 87% of the signals have been correct up to this point here. So knowing that particular kind of statistic makes me feel a lot more comfortable to follow long trades on the Apple chart. And I do just want to say that, all these signals that we're discussing today are just really for presentation only. There's going to be no trade advice or anything like that for me today. But that's what's really unique about this add-on is the efficiency rating they have in the commentary. Not only do they have that, but they will give you additional information as well, you know, such as like price bar coloring, where prices are currently green because the price is in an uptrend. And then it talks about the new signal, that it's been triggered. A long position should be opened with appropriate sizing such that it can be fully closed by 4 partial exits. So that was kind of the exiting criteria that I mentioned, where you can get 4 partial exits, which are the red arrows. When you are in a short trade, you're going to notice that there's green arrows, and those are the partial exits for your short trades. And that's kind of what the 1, 2, 3 strike system looks like there. It's pretty good. That's one thing you should notice at really gathering or capturing those trends for you. I mean, like, this speaks for itself. The great thing is these systems can be used on any time frame as well. So I mean, if you're day trading, you can use these on 5-minute charts, 10-minute charts, whatever, and then it'll still give you the efficiency rating based on the signals that are on the chart, which is really unique. So whatever market you trade in, whatever time frame you trade in, you can use this system, which is very good. One other unique thing is you will find charts that have efficiency ratings that might not be super good. Like, let's look at the shorts, for example. You can see that they're about 44% on the short side. You can actually adjust the parameters of this add-on in the settings, and you can change the parameters to make the efficiency ratings better and to make the signals better for what you're trading. And that's also a really unique feature, because we're not just giving you an add-on and you know, you take it and run with the signals. You can also customize it to make it even better than the default. However, the default is set up to be really well, but you can always change things. If you want to trade a stock and you see the efficiency ratings aren't so well, try to change up the signals a bit. But now I'm going to kind of back up here, because I did kind of rush into just showing everything. For those that have never used Metastock before, I do kind of want to quickly explain that what we did is we applied the template right from opening the chart of the system that we're using today, which is the Power Bundle. Up here in this little guy is an expert advisor, which includes a lot of other systems as well. But to apply, or one of the things the expert advisor includes is commentary, which is a huge feature inside Metastock that we're very proud of. Not a lot of other softwares have something like that. To apply a commentary, you'd right-click in a chart, hover over Expert Advisor, and select Commentary, and then that's how I got to the commentary window. So perfect. That's the 1, 2, 3 strike system there. Pretty straightforward. It is a trend-based trading system. Let's go back and look at more goodies. And it looks like we have quite a bit of time. So yeah, definitely ask questions if you have anything. We can also open up any sort of, if you want to look at any particular symbols, let me know, and we can open up those symbols too, so we can check out other charts. Now, the next system is a divergence cloud, which basically looks for pullbacks and reversals. But this is such an interesting system. It's something I haven't seen done before. I know Daniel Sinek, he had commented saying that he's never really seen something like it, but I found a particular pattern with this divergence where they include volatility with price action, which is a cool way to do it. So for an example, when a bullish divergence is occurring, the volatility is typically low and decreasing, and then price and momentum are sloping upward, and that's what they're looking for there. With the bearish divergence, volatility is high and increasing, where price and momentum are accelerating downward. So that's kind of what we're going to be looking for there with the divergences of volatility. Let's go and apply that inside Metastock. So to quickly get there, we'll just right-click in the chart and apply template. Let's find the divergence cloud. So the divergence cloud is the one we're going to apply. Now this is the divergence cloud signals here. So as you can see, there's a long entry because it did find some divergences, and you can see a ribbon down below as well, which is also showing bearish and bullish divergences too. just to kind of help give you a visual aspect of things. But it works pretty decently, and what's unique is it also comes with, again, the efficiency ratings. All the systems today will come with the efficiency ratings, or statistics, sorry, where you can see how accurate they are and how accurate they are and if it's good to follow, basically. Of course, 16% on shorts, not very good. It's not something I'd probably look into if I'm finding a short signal on a chart. But hey, I can adjust these things, and I can change the parameters of things to get a better efficiency rating. That's kind of what the divergences look at. Basically, you can see all the signals there, and it also does have partial profit taking as well, which is these arrows here. That's pretty straightforward. That's what that system looks like. It's great, especially when you're kind of in a trend already and you're looking for a reversal or divergence to, something that's going to collapse and start going the other way or consolidate. And that's what the system will be very good for here. And then we'll go on to the next one. Now, the other indicator system that is included in this add-on is the volatility crusher. So kind of going back to the 360 idea, when you're trending and then all of a sudden you kind of get a reversal, things might consolidate before they pick up another trend and stuff. So the volatility crusher will help you kind of locate those consolidation points that decide to go one way or the other. And that's kind of what completes the cycle there. With this, you're going to basically look for that, spikes in volatility and momentum, so that you can find really strong breakouts. Let's go back to the Metastock here. Let's see. So I'll apply the template here. Let's find volatility crusher. No. Okay. So here's an example of the volatility crusher. Shorten this volume here. As you can see, so again, long and short entry signals, there's some good stuff. I mean, this one finds some really good signals here. There's a good long entry with an explosive upward movement there. You got your target. Your target's 1, 2, and I believe it goes up to 4 as well, or maybe just 2 in this one. Let's see here. Yeah, it's 1 to 4, but in this one I'm seeing examples of it going up to 2 here. But that's actually, it's a really good feature to have profit targets, not only just stop losses and stuff like that. And again, we have our long efficiency ratings and our short efficiency ratings. It looks like for Apple, these systems work really well long, and then they're a little less accurate short, but that's because Apple is always a pretty strong, upward moving kind of stock. So yeah, no, that's basically what the volatility crusher does there. Just find your longs and shorts. We can go and read what a signal says, just to give you an example. Questions? Perfect. Loading a little slow here. Okay, just about there. It looks like, yeah, the commentary also provides so it is two targets on the system and then the trailing stop. That's what's great about the commentary, is it'll show you these things too. So with this particular short entry here, it'll give you the entry price. Target number 1 is 138.05 cents. It looks like that was met here several days later. And then target number 2 was 2.12, which was also met a little bit down the line there. And then there is a stop loss as well. So provides an entire trading system based on volatility, which is overall a great system. Let's try looking at a different chart here before I move forward. The next thing I'm going to show you, though, after this is what scans kind of look like, because there's some unique things with the scanning too, and then kind of how the systems backtest. So let's hurry up, and I just want to quickly look at another chart, or if anyone wants to look at another chart, let me know. EBY. Oh. This thing is really heavily calculated, so it does make the systems a little slow at times. So that's fine. Good calculations. The calculations are really good, so that's okay. Let's just take out like Best Buy, for example, too. So that way we're not looking at one stock the entire time. It looks like on Best Buy, you can see long efficiency is only 50% and short is 33%. This might be a stock I'd stay away from using the volatility crusher. But instead of that one, let's check like the trending, the 1, 2, 3 strike system, and see what that looks like. Just our bundle. No. And it looks like for Best Buy, long efficiency is pretty low. Short efficiency is better though. You can kind of see that it is more downward trend as of recently. So yeah, that's something you can keep in mind. And again, you can adjust these things to get better parameters and stuff like that, or efficiency ratings, and then trade off those signals. So those are the 3 systems that I wanted to show, as well as the efficiency ratings. It'll include, again, all 3 of those with the efficiency ratings. And then we kind of already discussed the power of statistics there, and how important it is to see whether your trades are backed up by good statistics. It's going to help you find a lot better trades, and that's kind of the idea of the power bundle there with that. Now, I'm just going to kind of go in and show you the scanning. So I want you guys to have a good idea of how the scanning works as well, because what they've done is they've implemented the efficiency statistics inside the scanning to quickly help you pick and look at the best charts, which is one of my favorite parts about this add-on itself. What I did previously is I scanned the S&P 500. I just did all the signals there, or the systems. And we'll just go ahead and view all the reports. Okay, so here is, let me do this instead. We'll just view the report for this particular one. So I ran a scan on the S&P 500. It didn't take too long. It was actually very quick, which was nice. When you get the results, you're going to, of course, see your longs and your shorts that you can get into, which is what is explained by the 1s and 0s. You're also going to see your long IET score. This was in the commentary, how efficient the signals are. We can quickly kind of sort those ratings by clicking on that, and you can just focus on the ones that have the better scores. That's going to quickly help you identify the trades that you should be looking at, whether you go long or short. The short ratings here, there's actually a very good one for shorts on Starbucks, and it's also good for long. The system works well for both sides. Of course, you can see the close, volume, and all that stuff. I'll go ahead and open up Starbucks. Let's take a look at a current signal here. Just click it, open chart. I think it didn't open. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it opened in the background. So when you do run a scan and you take a look at a signal that has just occurred, of course, it's going to show you the signal right away. In fact, I actually ran a scan for yesterday's close, not today, which is why the signal is for yesterday. I just thought that might be a little bit better because today wasn't done, of course. But let's pull up the commentary. And this is not a recommendation to buy or sell or anything like that. But as we can see, we did get a short position for Starbucks yesterday, and that's pretty much that. I mean, it's pretty straightforward there, but it has good efficiency ratings there. Oh, I did not need to do that. Sorry. And looking at this chart, for anyone that does trade Starbucks, it actually does really well. You can see that it catches these trends. And what I do love about it is it doesn't just get you out of trades immediately if things get shaky. I mean, it'll put up the profit targets so you can at least know when to start collecting targets. And because I think one of the biggest things as traders, I can say this for myself, I'm sure maybe some of you can too, is when you're holding onto a trade and things start moving up really fast, we can get greedy and hold in and hold on, hoping that things won't crash down. They'll just keep going and stuff. Well, this will at least alert us and keep us collecting profits, which is really helpful for us. But as you can see, things still stay green, even though we're capturing profits and things are falling. It still understands that we're in a trend. And I think that's what's really important, is it's good at capturing and understanding what's happening in the chart, and allowing you to stay focused on the trade itself. It did keep catching up trends, got shaky, things moved down, but we quickly reversed back to going bullish in a bullish trend there. And let's see here, it consolidated over here, but even though it didn't get us out, and that's what I've noticed with this add-on, is it will keep you in trades. It knows, it has a great prediction method where it's going to keep you in, even though we're red and we're bullish at that point, it still kept you in, and look at all the profits we were still able to collect. So I think its prediction values are really good. And both sides, short and longs, but what makes it better is those efficiency statistics there. Does anybody want to go over a chart? We can kind of just review Forex or any futures or anything like that. Let me know. You know what? I might as well look at, let's look at, I think for Forex immediately it might not be really good. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, here's a Forex chart for the trend system. And you can kind of see here that we were short. Let's look at this area right here and how it captured a short signal, and we collected profits all the way to the bottom, basically, which that was a strong move right there. And then it, of course, it went bullish and caught some more good long trades. So whatever side you trade, this stuff is really powerful. And let's go ahead and attach the commentary and see kind of what the commentary looks like. So with this pair, 82% short efficiency rating. So shorts are a lot more powerful with this system. Again, we can change the things. And I mean, I know I haven't changed the settings myself yet, but if you go to tools up there and then click, this is how you would do it. Tools, I think it's indicator builder, and then you find the settings, power bundle settings there. And then you can just quickly and easily change the parameters. Let me help you here. I can't find it, but that's how you'll do it. And it actually explains that in the manual. So if you do, happen to purchase this and decide to start using it, the manual will explain everything, how to customize it, how all the systems work. There it is. So Power Bundle 360 settings, you click at it, and then you can change the different parameters in here to then view the commentary, and it updates right away. Let's just change this from a 7 to a 10. And I'll remember that. So 7 to a 10, and then I think let's refresh. Yeah, see, and then look, the long efficiencies rating changed, or long efficiency statistics changed. And then as you can see, there was the signals and everything kind of moved based on those parameters. And so that's what's really good about this system, is maybe the default settings don't fit your, what you trade, but you can always customize it and make it better for you. I'm gonna kind of push it back. So let's go back to indicator builder, put it back to the default, which was 7. Oh, I did it this one. So I did the volatility period. Default is 7. And it does show you what defaults is, so you can always go back. There we go. That's how easy it is to customize the settings and just to kind of play around with that stuff and figure out what's going to work for your trade. And we can even do that. Let's look at Forex with some of the other systems, or this particular pair. Divergence Cloud. And then we'll apply the commentary there. So even the divergence one here works pretty well for longs. Again, we can adjust that stuff. Now, I think I got carried away because we were looking at the explorations, then I started kind of looking up other things. So we'll go back to the exploration window. I typically just like to, showcase these and wing the webinar. Just show you kind of what the add-ons look like. Oh, I opened up multiple of those charts. We'll go back to this, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we did look at Starbucks. That was a short signal. Let's take a look at a long signal really quick. Let's look at Cardinal Health. Let's open chart. And here's Cardinal Health. It shows the signal right there, of course, on the same for yesterday. See how well the signals produced? Yeah, we already actually saw the 64% there, which is what it was stated. So that's how you can quickly identify opportunities on the day of, and you can quickly see if it's a signal worth taking. A lot of the time with systems, you'll use the scanner, which is totally fine. You'll get a list of, say, this list was about 10 stocks. Sometimes you get a list of 60. Maybe you don't want to go through all those 60 different stocks and try to, pick the best ones, even though there might be a lot of good ones in there. But this will quickly help you just focus on the better ones, which is why I really like this. We're even cutting that time. Scanning saves you a lot of time for finding opportunities. This saves you even more time for really zoning in on those opportunities. So that was the 1, 2, 3 strike system. Let's kind of just open up some other systems here. I did a scan on all of them. Oh, we have to go back to right here. So the divergence cloud. And again, here is the reports here. We can see that we have 3 long signals. We have 4 short signals. We have our ratings. We have some here that have an 85% efficiency in the last 5 years, give or take. That's really huge. I would like to take a look at that. And even the shorts are really good at 61%. Understanding the odds of the trade is very helpful, not only, not necessarily in a predictive matter, but also it helps kind of stabilize your emotions. It's always kind of freaky to get into a trade and just hope for the best. But this will kind of help you feel more confident and comfortable when you decide to jump into trades. And I think that's really important, and that's what this add-on capitalizes on, is it's just helping you feel like a more comfortable trader. It's more about the logistics of the trade itself rather than hoping and crossing your fingers. So I think that can really help trading overall. But this is what the 85 or 86% one. Let's go ahead and apply that commentary. And hey, this does look really good. I mean, it's capturing, like take this short, for example, the short trade right here. And you can apply that to options. You could apply it just to going short. I mean, however you want to make the trade, but it captures these moves really well. It's very predictive in that sense. And we caught some profits. I mean, we lost maybe some of it back up here, but we still captured some profits there. We didn't lose completely. You would have exited the trade on the next long signal there, or you could follow the parameters that it gives you inside the commentary, which actually this one doesn't show you the, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, no, it just gives you those profit taking signals there. But yeah, so the rules of these systems are, you enter on the entry signal, exit on the next entry signal, take your profits when you have the signals coming. So yeah, this one proves, it shows really well that it's really accurate. You can take this trade, for example. I mean, that's going to make you a great profitable trade right there. It captured almost the entire thing, took some profits there. And you can even exit an entire trade on the first profit capturing signal. You can do that if you want to make it even just in and out, in and out. You don't have to hold on for long, or you can hold on for longer. So yeah, I just really wanted to show that these signals are very powerful with the efficiency ratings as well. That was kind of my goal with showing that. You know what? I think, let's see. I think I messed up. There's a user error there. My apologies. We were looking at a divergence cloud signal, and I still had the template for 1, 2, 3 strike put on. So let's go back. Oh. This still works well. You can see it captured some great. See, that's just how good the system is. Let's go apply the divergence system. Divergence cloud. Because this has what had the 80%, right? I'm not going to save it. My apologies for that mistake. Yeah, this also works really well. I mean, you can see, so like with this signal here, you can see it was kind of consolidated in this area. And then it broke downward. And that area was consolidated, and then it broke downward, and that's kind of when the signal generated. Or yeah, with the divergences there. So you can help to find the reversals and stuff with this one. This one works really well on this chart. Commentary, we'll bring that back up since we were in the wrong commentary window there. But it still worked really well again in the 1, 2, 3 strikes. Okay. So we're at the front, up top there. I think, I'm seeing a different discrepancy. The long IET should be 85%. I'm seeing it 68. Was it as of yesterday? I don't know what's going on there. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I want to go back to this. So this is the divergent cloud signals. These are all really good. Let me open a different chart. I'm not sure why that chart is. Oh, is that what that's right, inside the scanning. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, that's because I have, okay. Huh. I don't know there. That is weird. Oh, I keep using that button. Okay. Well, let's take a look at this next chart and see what that looks like. I'll go ahead and apply. Oh, no, keep misclicking things. We will apply the divergence cloud system here. And commentary. Huh. According to this is 100% across the board, and it very well could be. But I wonder what's going on with the scanning there. Let me go in my settings of scans. Let's see. Yeah, we're scanning 1250. We have to look into that. But that's strange. Anyways, yeah, it shows you their efficiency ratings. I'm going to look into that to make sure everything's kosher with the scans itself, to make sure. I know they did a lot of testing and everything was working. I think it's just a user error thing, and it's not the system, because there was a lot of testing that went on. Definitely user error. I do have. Oh, I think it's right here. This is my problem. See, user errors. Bear with me, you guys. There we go. That's more accurate. Okay, I knew that it was right. I was just doing something wrong. So I guess that's a good little tip there. When you're going to be using this add-on, make sure your scans and your charts have this exact same amount of data, so you can match the correct statistics there. That way there's no confusion. The more data, the better, because obviously it's going to be testing, more data for you. And 83% on 5 years of data is a very, very powerful statistic there. So now that we've done that, I guess I'll kind of zoom out here and we can just see yeah, I mean, it's like, there's really great signals on this chart here. Basically, I feel pretty comfortable looking at this chart. If signals are occurred, I would be pretty comfortable picking up some stuff. But of course, no trade advice here, just a representation of what's going on. So let's close out of this. And then now, oh, that's not what I want to do. Let's go to the next exploration. Hello, Nilesh. Thank you for joining us. We're pretty about halfway, or we're getting pretty close to done with this webinar. You're more than welcome to rewind and go through the systems that we've been talking about. Next, I'm going to look at the. You know what? I don't think I didn't do a scan for the volatility crusher. But basically, it's going to have the same kind of thing there. Let's see how fast it is. Actually, I do want to show you guys, and then I want to quickly do some system tests. Then we'll kind of go over our offer that's opening up today for anyone that might be interested. For anyone new to Metastock, definitely take a look at our website. Take a look at the tools that we offer. There's a lot of powerful things if you're into trading or if you're into technical analysis anyways. I have an offer for you to try Metastock along with the add-on, of course, too. But look how fast this is scanning. It's even though it's very complicated, it scans really fast, which is always convenient. There's only 2 trades, though, for yesterday on this system, but they both seem to be pretty accurate here. They're both short trades that we can see. So let's look at the short statistics. Let's go with the 85%er here, and let's go ahead and open that chart. And then I got to apply the right template. Power bundle, volatility crusher. So here's the signal. Don't take the signal, but here's the signal that happened yesterday. I'm going to apply commentary, and we'll go to that signal. And then I'm just going to move on to the back testing so you guys can just kind of see how well that system actually tests overall, because I think that's important to see. And I feel like I'm going to have the same issue here. I got to load more data. Yeah, let's do the 1250. Okay, so we can see here that the short efficiency rating is what matched in the exploration, obviously, there. But this one, I do like this system a lot because it does provide profit targets. And I believe, the reason of that it's going to show you is, I mean, these are quick trades. These are breakouts. And then once the trend starts, jump over to the trend system, the 1, 2, 3 strike system, and use them all together to kind of help your trading more. That's really the scanning in all the systems that I have to show you. So let's go to the system testing. So we can jump over to the Power Console, go to our system tester. New favorite thing about 18 here is we can type in the beginning words here, Power Bundle, and then the systems will pop up at the very top. And there's also optimized system testing. So instead of finicking with how I showed you, you can edit the numbers and stuff to change the statistics and change the signals. You can actually look for the best optimized settings with the system tester to save you time. So if you trade one particular currency pair all the time, it's something you focus on, one particular stock, whatever, use the optimizer on it, find the best settings, and then trade it with those settings. But for this example, we will go ahead and do the system test on all 3 systems, the Volatility Crusher, Divergence Cloud, and the 1, 2, 3 Strike. Let's go ahead and pick the, where is it? S&P 500. So that's equities index. And we'll pick that. We're going to test the last 1250 records, of course, just keep it all kosher there. And we're going to do both long and shorts, and we'll just start the system test. Although, let's see what our trade options are. We're going to be testing on $100,000 of equity here. And instead of doing number of units that we trade, which you can do, let's just say we're going to trade 25% of the portfolio. That's pretty unrealistic. Maybe. I probably wouldn't trade that much, but for this test, we'll do that. And this may or may not take long. If it is taking too long, I'll just quickly open up the results that process for at least the 1, 2, 3 strike system. Take some water. It is moving pretty quick. The optimized tests will move a lot slower because it's going to be testing a lot of different variables. So this one's not too bad though. And almost done. This is something I should have done before the webinar. I didn't even think about system testing though. I just thought about the scanning part. So the scanning was even faster. Okay. But hey, to back test 1,500 securities, that's actually pretty quick to get all the results. And, you know, there might be lists that you'll test 200 on, and that'll be much faster. You can test the whole market though, which is pretty cool. You can see how well it trades on everything. All right. Let's go ahead and view those results. And what we can see here is the Divergence cloud looks like it's really the stronger system there. We'll go ahead and go in there. And this is kind of what it looks like. When you check that, we'll click net profit. You can see like how strong the system works on, you know, a higher end of amount of the S&P 500 itself. Of course, there are going to be some or several that it doesn't work well. But you can even see the winners are a lot stronger than the losers. So that's always a positive there. We'll jump into ePhase Energy as it's the #1 stock that's most profitable here. Let's go ahead and click view, and then we can see kind of all the statistics here. You know, it performed 180, let's see, performance, profit. It gives you profits, you know, all the profit that you've made with the performance, annualized performance, all the statistics that are important and for you to see, you can see that. But also we can look at equity line, which I think is one of the most important things when looking at back testing. We can see, you know, kind of the up and down movements in the portfolio there of trading that stock. And this one looks really good, you know, starting low and then it ends high. That's kind of what you want to look for. That's a really good one. Let's go back and let's just kind of look at, the 1, 2, 3 strike. And you know, one thing that I would like to say is when you're looking at these stocks here, you know, the charts and stuff, you'll probably get pretty weak efficiency ratings. So you can always change that. And that's what's good about the optimizer too. But it looks like it also did really well on ePhase Energy. I mean, it made 113% gain on the portfolio using 25% of the portfolio, which is huge. 29 trades, 12 were profitable, 17 were losers. But that's actually really important because the losing trades, they didn't lose nearly enough. The winning trades were so big in this system that you made a lot of money. So that's always one thing to keep in mind. And this kind of goes to show that, you know, this system's really powerful here. There's a lot of profitable opportunities there. Let's go back, and I want to look at the last one, and then I'll just kind of go over the offer, and we'll go from there. So here is what the system testing for, this is the volatility crusher here. Again, ePhase Energy, that was a really good stock. This one hit huge numbers. It gained a 300% gain on portfolio there with just 6 trades, 3 losers, 3 winners. But those were huge winners there. Again, a lot of very profitable opportunities out there with these signals. These are on the, you know, the default values. Of course, you can change those and look for even better ones with the optimizer. So that's kind of what the system testing looks like there. That's everything within the add-on. Let me go back to the power slide here. So these are kind of all the features that that it comes with: the super clear entry and exit signals, the visuals of it, and the real-time statistics. That is seriously my favorite feature. There is having those statistics by your side, whether you're looking at explorations or the chart itself. It's very, very good. Also, of course, any time frame, again, any market, it'll work. You can optimize it, make it even better. You're going to click to that. So if you do have an interest in giving this a shot, we recently had this offer, and we're going to reopen it up. Go back here. It's going to be open up to you guys again. We're going to be charging $9.97 for those that don't have it. I really, really encourage you to try it. We're going to back that up with a 30-day money back in case you really don't feel like it's worth your money. I think you will. We went over some really profitable trades. You've seen how it really captures good trends and good breakouts and stuff. With this offer, it's valued at $2,000 because each system has its own value, of course. There's a recorded boot camp available to you immediately once you purchase it. You can watch that. Daniel Sinig will kind of go over everything. He'll be much more clear. It's a training boot camp. He'll be much more clear on how to take advantage of everything. He's also going to include master classes on demand, which is another $400 value. And then another indicator that I did not show you called the trend radar. And I'll show you that in the next slide here. Ultimately, for everything, only $9.97 for this with the 30-day money back. For those that have not tried Metastock, that link at the bottom, there's a 3-month offer. Buy 1 month, get 2 months on top of that for free. You can use that link to go ahead and purchase that. And then I can help you with this awesome webinar special. This is that trend radar that's going to come with it that has the $200 value. You can see it when you apply it to a chart down here, that little green and red ribbon. When everything's green, obviously trends are really strong. But you will get this included. This is a very special offer. So buying this yourself in the future, it's not just going to automatically come with this. This has to be manually done. So let me know if you're interested in this offer, and I will help take care of everything by giving you everything that was there on that list. So again, for my contact information, if you have any questions about anything, if you do want the offer, here's my details. Save the details. Let me know, and I'm happy to help you. One last time, this is the offer. And hey, I really do appreciate everyone attending today. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to join me. You guys have a great one.
Hi, Kelly Clement here from Metastock. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you found it instructive and informative. If you did, what I'd like to invite you to do is go ahead and like and subscribe. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps us a great deal, and it helps us bring you more awesome content like today's video. So go ahead and like and subscribe, and keep on watching.